Welcome to InfinityCast, where we decode the bleeding edge of technology and its impact on our lives. I'm your host, Elion Quanta. Today, we're talking about something that sounds like it's straight out of a Philip K. Dick novel, teaching machines to feel, or more accurately, to understand our feelings. It's a field called affective computing. Here to help us unpack this is my co-host and resident tech ethicist, Elias Whitlock. Welcome, Elias.
Thanks for having me, Elion. It's a topic that's both thrilling and, frankly, a little terrifying.
Let's start with the basics. For our listeners, what exactly is affective computing? What are we talking about when we say the empathy algorithm?
In a nutshell, it's the science of giving computers emotional intelligence. The AI isn't feeling sadness or joy, but it's being trained to recognize the signals that we associate with those emotions. It analyzes data points like the subtle movements of your facial muscles, the pitch and cadence of your voice, your heart rate, even the way you type on a keyboard.
So it's pattern recognition on a deeply human level. And the potential applications seem huge. Let's talk about the utopian vision first. Where could this technology do the most good?
Mental health care is the big one. Imagine a therapy bot that can provide 24/7 support. It could notice a user's tone of voice becoming flatter over several days and gently suggest they speak to a human therapist. Or think about education. An online learning program that can detect when a student is getting frustrated and can change its approach, offering encouragement or a different kind of problem to solve.
That could be revolutionary for accessibility, making services like therapy and personalized tutoring available to anyone. It could make our interactions with technology feel more seamless, more human. But every utopia has its shadow. What happens when this technology gets into the wrong hands?
And that's the core of the controversy. The same algorithm that powers an empathetic therapy bot could be used to create the ultimate surveillance tool. Think about a job interview where an AI scores you not just on your answers, but on your perceived emotional stability or confidence level. It's a polygraph test on steroids, and it's likely riddled with biases.
Biases? You mean it might misinterpret the facial expressions of someone from a different cultural background?
Exactly. Or it could be used in advertising to identify when you're emotionally vulnerable and then target you with a specific ad. The most chilling application, though, is in state surveillance. An authoritarian regime could use it to monitor public spaces, not just for crime, but for signs of dissent or unhappiness with the government. It turns our own emotions into data points to be used against us.
It raises a fundamental question. Do we have a right to emotional privacy? Should our inner states be off-limits to data collection? It's a classic double-edged sword.
It really is. The potential to help people who are suffering is immense, but the potential for manipulation and control is equally vast. The critical step right now is establishing strong ethical guidelines and regulations. We need transparency in how these algorithms are built and where they're being deployed. We can't just sleepwalk into a future where our feelings are constantly being monitored and monetized.
A future we need to design with intention. A fascinating and sobering thought to end on. Thanks for breaking that down for us, Elias.
Anytime, Elion.
That's all the time we have for today on InfinityCast. Join us next time as we continue to explore the frontiers of our digital world.